actually on our way to church in the Osaka prefecture, the greater area of Osaka. We are staying at a YWAM base. It's like 40 minutes outside of the city, and we are going to go to church with all of the people from YWAM. So we're on our way. Hopefully we find it. They said it's a little hard to find, but that they will be out holding signs, very excited.
It's actually located in the Hamachi station, which is in Osaka itself, but it's in the train station. So it's kind of cool. Church and the train station, so we just gotta find it. There's, the station has, I think, 22 exits. So it's a huge train station, a lot of connections here. We're looking for one of those exits, which is right near where the church is, supposedly, at least according to Google Maps.
So there's a lot of things about Japan that we just have no clue about. One of the things, for 3 days, we wondered what these yellow lines were all about, right here on the ground. Finally, when we met up with Dan and Mayu, she let us know that they're actually for people who are blind, so that they can navigate where they're going. When you get to an intersection or an option to change directions, it changes from the tubes to like dots on the floor. So if you have the stick, you can figure out where you're going. They're in the train stations, they're on the streets, they're everywhere. This city is very considerate. 16?
Oh, 16, we missed it.
Yevon, are you sure it's exit 16? Exit 16 is like all black.
Google Maps said it was 16. Family Mart convenience, so let's go this way. I did see an Instagram post with one of the YWAMers, and there was a sign for Family Mart next to the sign for church. So I'm hoping that's what it's for.
I feel like I am getting stronger, but still so weak. We are out of the train station. What time is it? 11:24. We got 6 minutes to find church. They did say it was in the station. Sign for church. So we went to church this morning with all the people from YWAM, and it was really fun. It was wonderful. And then we had lunch with them as well at kind of a funky fusion restaurant. You essentially could order anything you wanted. But right now, we're going to walk towards the Statue of Liberty.
I did not know that there was a Statue of Liberty here, but we did see quite a few of them in France when we were there.
Quite a few. Only one, right?
No, there was like a bunch of them.
I just remember touching the toe of one of them.
Yeah, that was in
Bordeaux,
Bordeaux,
right?
yeah.
But right now we're in an area called America-mura. It got its name after World War II as an area where you could buy like American goods, so like clothes made in America and cigarettes. So there's some like, I don't want to call them cheesy, but like just like there's a vintage clothing store right there that has like American college sweatshirts, you know, that are just not necessarily like any specific university, but like it's from America. And then there's the Statue of Liberty right up there. So I don't think anything is necessarily like American. I guess like there is like a Herschel supply company right there and stuff, but for the most part, like it's just a lot of young people, lots of stores, lots of vendors, lots of food.
Kind of like just a lot of America themed stuff. Like we got American movie t-shirts and American sports team stuff. We got Uncle Sam's. We got a Florida store. We got a lot of like secondhand stores with just a lot of American lingo and stuff like that in this area.
There's a cat sweater in the Florida shop.
Oh yeah, pretty legit. If we weren't living out of backpacks, maybe I would buy one.
A cat sweater?
Oh yeah.
I would definitely want to go in all the secondhand stores. I guess I never really thought of like America having like very iconic cultural things. But the moment I was walking in that store, all of a sudden I'm like, wait, like college sweatshirts, crew necks, you know, jean jackets, corduroys. Like there's so many things that like if I was home, I wouldn't think twice. I'm like, they're just clothes. But then all of a sudden here, I'm like, wait, that is so American.
New York style pizza.
Yeah, I'm like, that's totally New York style pizza. I'm not able to verify the taste, but that pizza definitely did look New York style.
So we've been walking around Osaka in many different areas, and it's just full of these alleys where there's stores to the left and to the right, and there's a roof, there's a covering actually above us. So on a rainy day, it seems like a good place to walk around if you want to explore, go to some shops, go to some food restaurants. But yeah, it's pretty neat.
There's so many people.
So many people.
We're about to get up to like an iconic footbridge. It's called the Ebisu Bridge, and it says iconic view. I have absolutely no idea what the view from this bridge will be, but we're about to find out. But it's swarmed with people. After a little Google, we have found out that it is the Glico man sign, and it is famous because it's been here a really long time. It was put up like 70 years ago by the same company that makes pokey pretzels, and it's just really old, but all of like the locals come and take pictures here when they have sporting victories and things like that. So that is the iconic view from this bridge.
Pretty cool view. You had a little canal that goes right in between them.
Kind of imagine like Times Square if it was on a bridge. It's kind of the vibe.
We also have found that Japanese culture loves karaoke, and so it's been in bars and restaurants and a lot of different places. And even here on this bridge with the iconic view, we got a group that are going to do some karaoke for us.
You cannot smile. Have fun.
So we're walking by in Dotonbori. It's an alley, it's a street that has a lot of signs, billboards on the side, so it's got a pretty cool aesthetic to it. But there's this huge sign up above us that's a bunch of gyozas, and so I decided that, hey, let's buy some and try it out. Really tender, and this soy sauce and spicy chili oil is really good. Try one. It's hot.
So good.
Isn't it good?
So hot. Not spicy, like temperature hot. Yevon has much more of a tolerance for that than me. Yevon and I usually, for the most part, at least one of us really likes almost every food. And there isn't many things that we really don't like. But there's this local thing here in Osaka called yakitori. And we talked about it earlier, and it's like, it's octopus tentacles inside this like ball, but it's very like slimy on the inside. Like I don't know if it's a texture with the fishiness thing. We just don't love it. But it's super famous here. There's so many places that sell it. Watching the people make it is just so cool. They're so fast.
It just makes you want to have it.
It makes you want to like it. Like I actually keep thinking, it wasn't that bad. I think maybe I'll like it. Let's try it again. But then I'm like, no, A, I don't want to waste the money, and then not like it. It's not worth it.
Let's find a place that maybe looks good, whatever that means, and maybe see if they could sell us just like one, so we can try it again, so we don't waste the whole thing, a whole box, and we don't waste money.
Yeah, because usually they sell them like in groups of six. Like,
6 or 8.
Like they're making them right there, everywhere. It's a thing, folks. We're failing with the thing. You said $4.50.
I think so.
So I ordered this one right here, and this is called a melonpan. So it's like a traditional pastry, and then they're gonna put green tea ice cream inside. The outside is still warm. Oh, look at the guy on the outside, he's so happy. It's like a warm pastry and freezing cold ice cream. Oh, really good. Biting ice cream is so hard, but that's delicious. Very refreshing. It's a very good combination. Definitely get it with the green tea ice cream inside. So the entire bun is kind of like a muffin top. You know how like the muffin top is like crunchier and like sweet and the best part, and you don't really want to eat the rest of the muffin? The whole thing is like a muffin top. It's like a muffin top filled with ice cream. It's pretty great.
For the past few days, I've been telling Amy, oh, I'm like craving for something sweet, and I'm not really a person that likes sweet things too much. I do enjoy them, but I prefer to have something that's more savory and salty. This thing is perfect. Satisfied my desire for something sweet. And we're here on a parallel bridge to the famous bridge. Super quiet. We're one of the only 4 people on the bridge right now. And you can see the Ferris wheel and you can see the other bridge in the distance. If you're looking for something more peaceful, come 2 bridges over.
And get yourself something sweet.
And get yourself something sweet.
What's so frustrating about it is I like sweet things. So when Yevon goes, I want something sweet, I get so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to have a sweet. I don't feel guilty that like we're just getting something for me. And so I get all excited and I start daydreaming like, oh, what do I want that's sweet? And I wanted to try one of these things because I like read about it and I was like, I want to try one, which I'm not the biggest fan of green tea ice cream, but I was like, with like a pastry, maybe it'll be good. And I was like, Yevon likes green tea ice cream, so like this is right up his alley. And we legit walked by a place that served it right after Yevon said he wanted something sweet. And I was like, what about this? And he like didn't even respond at all. And then we get to the place that sells gyoza. How do you say that?
Gyoza.
Gyoza, which is like dumplings. And he's like, those look so good, let's get that. And I'm like, that is not sweet.
Amy and I are gonna try to make it to an outdoor market, which closes in half an hour. We're about 10 minutes away. So, depending if we get there, if things are open, we'll let you know how it is.
I hope so. In the morning, you can go and get like, kind of like when we were in Tokyo, you can get fresh fish and stuff like that. But then towards the like second half of the day, it's more like an outdoor food market. People come and just eat from different shops. So we'll see if it's still going. I almost bought a jacket that didn't have a hood. I'm very glad I bought a hood. It's really windy and cold. I know I look ridiculous, but I'm warmer. It's worth it.
While I was taking the time lapse, Amy found her way to a pharmacy store, which was fully heated because it is really cold outside.
I didn't need anything. I just wanted the heat. Then this guy came in and he had a mask on. The rims of his eyes were all red and he was all sniffly. And then he moved his mask and blew his nose, which I have read that that's a big no-no in Japan. So I went to the makeup aisle because I really wanted to be away from anyone who was sick. But I still wanted the pharmacy's heat. So me and the nail polish hung out for like 5 minutes. I'm going to the Neuroman market. That's like closed.
We think the market's closed. Might be one of those things that you hit up in the morning. What time is it?
It's almost 6.
Whoa. It's been a long day.
We are actually gonna head back for the night. The market was closed and we know we're gonna spend another day or so in Osaka, so we got some serious laundry to do and we have an early morning. We're gonna be going to Kyoto with Dan, Mayu, and Georgina tomorrow, which we're pretty excited about. And it's supposed to be rainy, so we're gonna go home, get our laundry done, rest up, and probably snag some dinner at 7-Eleven. But for now, we're gonna hit up the subway. It's like an hour subway ride to get back. So if we don't see you later on tonight, good night.